Firefighters put their lives on the line, but many in our region are struggling to make ends meet for themselves and for their families.
In fact, a new study compares firefighter salaries really in all 50 states. Now, Local 22's Courtney Adelman talked with some brave firefighters dealing with this firsthand locally. She joins us now live in the studio.
Yes, Lauren and Glenn. Well, Front Point is a home security system. And on a phone call with Local 22 and 44, security experts say they did this study because firefighters respond to their security systems, and Front Point feels they deserve more for putting their lives on the line.
I feel as if serving my community and putting my life and having my colleagues do the same on a day-to-day basis should be enough.
According to a new study by home security experts at Front Point, Vermont pays its firefighters third lowest in the nation. Safety experts examined government data to find how salaries for career firefighters compare across the country. Prescott Nadeau is a senior firefighter in Williston.
Coming from somebody who loves this job, loves serving my community, I wouldn't give it up for the world. However, at the end of the day, I have a young family to provide for.
He says this study didn't come as a surprise.
What's disappointing to me is the fact that I see across this state firefighters struggling to make ends meet. And I see a problem with recruitment and retention in fire departments, whether they be volunteer or career.
According to the study, about 55% of firefighters in the U.S. are classified as volunteer. In our region, we're rural, so it's much higher. In Vermont, about 96% are volunteer or mostly volunteer, 85% in New Hampshire, and about 94% in all of New York. Brad Carrier is the vice president of the Vermont Firefighters Association and the assistant chief in Hyde Park.
It's impossible for a family to be working one job, to ask somebody to commit a bunch of hours, like to become a firefighter one, it's 200 and something hours.
Carrier is an on-call firefighter making $13 an hour. And although the study focuses on career firefighters, there are many similarities. He says both kinds deserve more.
Especially nowadays, the way things are more hazardous for us. A big thing is cancer.
We're dealing with hazardous materials incidents, technical rescue calls, and a whole host of emergency medical problems.
And Nadeau says there are a few things that can be done.
I think the towns across the state just need to be willing to invest in their infrastructure and their people. At the end of the day, we need people to respond to these emergencies.
And for more information on this study, you can go to our website, mychamplainvalley.com. Live in the studio, Courtney Adelman, Local 22 News.